Hey, what is up guys, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the DC Multiverse imprisoned Lex Luthor from the Batman v Superman film. Now taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in a window box packaging with an image of Lex Luthor from the film, as well as a blurb at the bottom that says this is part of the Collect and Connect New 52 Build-A-Figure Doomsday. Turning the box around, we can see an image of the Build-A-Figure Doomsday, and on the left, all 6 figures from this wave, and we can see that Lex Luthor is numbered at number 3. Now with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Lex Luthor out of the box, and this is an okay figure for the most part. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. Now Lex Luthor comes with a total of 2 accessories, one being his shackles that he comes packaged with in a box done in a metallic silver, and the other being the upper torso chest piece for the Build-A-Figure Doomsday. Now with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Lex Luthor. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Lex Luthor here. Now this is a decent figure. It's nothing spectacular, but it's okay for what it is. One thing I will give this figure is that we're actually getting a bald Lex Luthor from the Dawn of Justice movie, so that's pretty cool. I really did love the scene at the end, just the banter with him and Batman. I just thought it was really great, so it's pretty cool to finally get this figure in hand. One thing I'll say with this is he doesn't really come with a whole lot of accessories, which is, no big deal. He really just comes with the shackles for himself, and they're actually pretty easy to take off. As you can see, they just kind of clip on right there, fit around the wrists and whatnot, and you just clamp them on pretty easily. So those come off pretty easy. Same thing with the ankles, you just pull those off and slide them off just like that. And they're all softer, pliable plastic, which is pretty nice. As far as wrapping them around the waist goes, they're actually on little pegs back here, so you see if we can actually pull these out. They're just on little pegs right there, and they have little holes, and you pull down the peg holes, and there you go. And it's just like that. Then you're stuck with 2 little holes right there on the back of the shirt, so not that big deal. The suit's just a plain orange. There is a little bit of a wash on here, ever so slightly, just to bring out some of the detail and make it look a little dirty, but nothing too amazing. It does say Belle Reve Penitentiary on the back. It's really nice and clean. Really do like that. He does have his little his prison number right there. You can see that 16TK421. TK421. I'm pretty sure it's from Star Wars. I think they stole that. But the head sculpt looks pretty good. It does look a lot like the actor Jesse Eisenberg when he did shave his head, and so that's a pretty good sculpt. Nothing too fantastic, but it's alright. I think they nailed it pretty good. So, yeah, not a whole lot of detail as far as this figure goes. It's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. His shoes are pretty simple, that beige color with the white heels or soles and whatnot. Pretty nice, and it's okay. So as far as articulation goes, the head is on the ball joint, so it rolls around like that, turns left and right, looks up a little bit, looks down just a little bit, nothing too great. It does have ball hinge shoulders, so it allows arms to go up and down and out pretty far. There's a bicep swivel in there, so it allows it to turn left and right like that. Single bend at the elbow, which is okay. And then I actually noticed the hands are actually ball hinged, so it rolls around just a little bit, but you're mostly just gonna get a rotation to left and right like that. So he does have an ab crunch feature, allows him to crunch over about that far and back about that far. Nothing too great. He does have a waist swivel, allows it to turn left and right. And he does have more of a standard DCUC type thigh joints, like when you see suited figures. I'm almost positive this lower torso is for like suited type characters, so it allows it to kick out about that far, back about that much, out like that. Thigh cut right there, so it allows it to turn left and right. Single bend at the knee, and he does have a little bit of an ankle joint that allows it to go up and down like that, and no ankle rocker in there. So overall, it's a pretty decent figure. It's nothing too fantastic, but I think if you love the Dawn of Justice movie like I did, I totally loved it. I don't care what people say. I think this is actually a must-get to finally have a bald Lex Luthor from that film. So for a quick comparison, here he is standing next to the DC Multiverse Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Batman. And I think these 2 figures side by side are a little off scale. I think Lex Luthor is just a little bit too tall. And for a Lex Luthor comparison, here he is standing next to the DC Multiverse Lex Luthor from the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice wave. And again, I think the newest Lex Luthor is a little too tall compared to the old version. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to the other two figures from the Build-A-Figure Doomsday wave that I've previously reviewed. And for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to Little Lego Bat-Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the DC Multiverse imprisoned Lex Luthor from the Batman v Superman film. And this is an okay figure, but if you really want to round out your Batman v Superman film figures, then this is a must-get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.